Hey guys, so as you can see by the title, we are talking about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I think at this point it is undisputed who the best player of all time is. It is widely believed to be Michael Jordan. At first glance, his resume is very convincing. A 6-time champion, 5-time MVP, and leader of one of the greatest teams in NBA history, the 1990 Chicago Bulls. But I'm here to tell you that there is another player in the GOAT discussion. It has universally been Michael Jordan, LeBron, but then the rest falls in. Kareem third, Kobe like 40th because he doesn't pass at all. And because I'm here to convince you that Kareem is perhaps number one, or at least should be considered on the same level as Michael Jordan, here's the inspirational story of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, born Ferdinand Lewis Alcindor Jr. in New York, 1947. His father, Ferdinand Sr., was a policeman and his mom, Cora, stood at home. At 9 years old, he stood at a very impressive 5'8". Being an African-American child in 1940s New York, he faced lots of prejudice for his race. Even though Alcindor was immensely talented and athletically gifted, he found it hard to get ahead. He shared some of the get-ahead traits as Michael Jordan. He had the killer instinct and fell in love with the sport at the young age. His work ethic was unparalleled, and that is what led him to his impressive accolades. While Michael Jordan was a good college player, but a risky prospect because of his lack of shooting, Alcindor is widely considered the best college player of all time, leading UCLA to 3 back-to-back championships from 1967 to 1969. Gang, gang. Because of this, it made him a safe and easy choice of number 1 in the 1969 NBA draft. He started his career on the Milwaukee Bucks, playing on a trash team that only had 27 wins. Alcindor led the Bucks to a record of 56-26, a whopping 29 wins more than last season. He finished his rookie year averaging 28 points, 14 boards, and 4 assists along with the Rookie of the Year award, and was selected as a first-year All-Star. The very next year, Alcindor's Bucks proved their record to 66-16 to go along with Kareem winning one of his 6 MVP awards. He ballooned his scoring to 31 points, 16 rebounds, and 4 assists. Also, that year, the Bucks traded for a prime triple-double king, Oscar Robertson. Better than that stat-padding piece of shit, Raphael. Alcindor was an All-Star in 19 out of 20 years of his career. The same season, Kareem won his first title by sweeping the Washington Bullets. Shortly after the beginning of the 1971 season, Alcindor converted to the religion of Islam. He changed his name to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, which is a direct translation to noble, powerful servant. A word that stands out there is powerful. Kareem was one of them, if not the most unstoppable and powerful player the league has ever seen. His skyhook was unguardable because of the massive amount of lift he got, and his 7'8" wingspan made it virtually impossible for smaller centers to block or even contest 7'2" Kareem. Even though Kareem became a superstar and achieved fame, he did not find happiness in Milwaukee. In an interview, he said that he only existed in Milwaukee and that he was a soldier hired for service and that he will perform that service well. Basketball has given me a good life, Alcindor says, but this town has nothing to do with my roots. There's no common ground. Harsh words for a young Kareem. He was right though. It had been shown that Milwaukee has been a tough place to build a franchise because nobody wants to go there in free agency. The city was cold, as shit, and nobody really wanted to go to that pass-through city. They had to build their team through the draft like they did with Giannis Antetokounmpo, or with trade like they did with Oscar Robertson. To make himself happier, Kareem requested a trade to the bright lights of Los Angeles at age 29 in the 1975-76 season. There, he was on a team with Gail Goodrich and Pat Riley. Pat Riley soon went on to become a great coach and win several championships, but Pat Riley was not a very good player. The team was disappointing with a record of 40-42, but Kareem finally was happy. The Lakers would improve though, with the team averaging a record of 59 wins, led by Kareem's 26 points per game. In a few seasons, the team would draft Magic Johnson, and they would win 5 more championships in Kareem's twilight years. Kareem would win several more MVPs and was an All-Star for every last season of his career, except for his last season in 1988, where he only averaged 10 points per game. Kareem finished his career as the all-time leader in points, 5th in rebounds, and 2nd in blocks. He also had a dynamite role in Airplane.
Wait a minute, I know you. You're Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You play basketball for the Los Angeles Lakers.
I'm sorry, son, but you must have me confused with someone else. My name is Roger Murdoch. I'm the co-pilot.
And probably my favorite player of all time. I hope this gave you some more color and information to the great career of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I'm Jay Canada. You stay golden.
We sitting in here, I supposed to be a franchise player, and we in here talking about practice. We sitting in here, I supposed to be a franchise player, and we in here talking about practice. We sitting